So what once was easy for man, he could walk through the garden, and when he was hungry, he could just pick some fruit off the bush and fill his belly. Now the man has to cultivate the ground. He has to work it. He has to train it. He has to put it into submission to make it work for him because of sin. But God still has an intended plan for you to flourish and to prosper. Romans 8:28-30 tells us this. And we know that for those who love God, all things work together for good, for those who are called according to his purpose. For those whom he foreknew, he also predestined to be conformed to the image of his Son, in order that he might be the firstborn among many brothers. And those whom he might be the firstborn among many brothers. And those whom he predestined, he also called. And those whom he called, he also justified. And those whom he justified, he also glorified. This idea of glorification means that we are in heaven with the Father for eternity. Glorified, brought back to our right state before sin, without the effects of sin. And we see that God created man to flourish and to prosper. But then sin came into the world and wrecked that relationship. Because of sin, we can no longer flourish and prosper. So we need Jesus and the work of Christ to save us so that we can flourish and prosper in a spiritual way. Church, it's so important for us to see that yes, we were created in the image of God, but sin corrupted man, and we no longer seek to reflect God. We seek to only think about ourselves. But Christ comes in, and he says, put on Christ, put apart sin, and come back into that renewed, right relationship where you are an image bearer of Christ. We see that we are called to be fruitful and to multiply, but sin comes in and says, no. Life is an inconvenience. If someone makes you mad, just kill them. If you don't want to have that baby, that's fine. Just have an abortion. It's okay because life is an inconvenience, and it's not about life, it's about you. God says it's about life, and he says, be fruitful and multiply means we need to be a people who protect life, and that means from womb to tomb, from life in the womb to when people are dying. We